following me. I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline.
Oh, please, Linny, I'll only take a moment of your time. If you would... Huh? What's happening here? I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, but just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar... That was...
Too late, bro.
That was... Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. Oh, I remember now! You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the quickfire question! Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Linny did a private magic trick just for us! Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Linny started using rainbow roses in his trick!
What? I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself.
No, I just,
What the...
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Forgive my persistence, but when they're... Apparently, one of the things she said... Alright, I guess I'll leave you to continue.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to...
Don't worry.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon.
Please, take good care of that. I'd be really upset if you...
Behold!
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting. Now that... Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines... Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get... Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to... Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need... Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also... no! Paimon just spends...
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait,
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good.
hey, what do you mean by chatty?
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Neuvillette wished...
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last...
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to...
if you say so, but...
Now that I've delivered the message...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up. We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Why were you just standing?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep... It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far...
It was just an analogy. And...
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even... Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with...
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't over...
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. To make this tea party even more lively,
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. That is something truly worth cherishing.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of Child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuville... Yes, as you surmised. Understanding Child's situation is indeed one of the goals. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child, and it's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that.
About that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger...
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be...
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me?
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friendly.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fort. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send... The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others... And secondly, is the consideration of the unique...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, the Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact... All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be direct...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need...
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright!
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, we will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Irenaeus once you've prepared yourself.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped up on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to...
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token.
Here you are. Squall and Fury!
too slow. The wind rises.
I'll have that and that. Oh, and one of those too. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful. But here we are, about to willingly. Let's just try our best to investigate it.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from.
You know we could.
Never mind. It's nothing.
No way! We would never! We're just going there. Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? You're being arrested for. Oh. But now that I think about it.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the.
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get. He was awarded. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the court. Oh, if I could write an. Of course. I wouldn't ask.
All right.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous.
Behold! The wind rises. Behold! You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell her. Quicker. Crumble! The wind rises.
fury.
All right, Nervalek, we're ready.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the...
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of... But do not worry. It is not...
Paimon hope...
Oh, and there's one more thing.
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet. All right. That's about all the time.
Don't worry, we won't let you...
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Mer...
Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow. Forever. Behold